However, note also that two persons can look at the same thing, the same scenario, the same situation, and see different things. Hello. Two people can look at the same thing and see different things. Two people can come into an office where corruption is rife. One person will say, this is an opportunity to make money. Another person will say, there's work to be done here, that God needs to be glorified in this office. Hello. They are seeing the same thing, but what they are seeing from that situation is different. Praise the Lord. I traveled at some point to a particular nation where there was spiritual darkness. In that land, I understood what the Bible meant by the region, the people that dwelt in the regions of darkness. I went with a few people. What some of them saw was opportunity to have free ladies and free women. Praise the Lord. They didn't see the darkness. To them, it was an opportunity. Praise the Lord. So, two people can look at the same thing, same scenario, the same situation, and see different things. Praise the Lord. Ask your neighbor again, what are you seeing? I want you to begin to reflect as you're asking yourself that question. Maybe you are a lecturer. I don't know what you are seeing in that particular institution where you are. It's possible you are working in a bank. You are a minister of the gospel. Wherever God has positioned you, what are you seeing in that place? Because if you are not seeing right, forget about being a faithful steward. Because a faithful steward, it is required that you should be able to see correctly. If you don't see what your master is seeing, you can't be counted by him as being a faithful steward. Praise the Lord. If I have something in my head about how this hall where we are seated is supposed to be arranged, and somebody comes to help me to arrange it, and the person has no idea what I have in mind for the setting, the person can do it anyhow, and he cannot be counted by me as being a faithful steward, because what he did is different from what I have in mind. In every situation, at every given time of our life, if we don't have an idea of what God desires, it is difficult for us to be counted as being faithful. That is why what you are seeing matters. If what you are seeing is not what God has ordained for you to see, it is difficult for you to be a faithful steward. Also note this. What you see influences what you pursue. What you see, it influences what you pursue. When this vision started in 2007 in Calabar, Cross River State, we saw young people in that land who were not taking education serious. They were not taking school serious. And it became a concern to us. Then God made us to see something. That these young people could be our siblings. That if they were our siblings, what would we do? It's because we saw that this vision started. Because Agents of Change Network began in schools. We're reaching out to students in schools in that land. But why did we feel that burden? It's because we saw them as our siblings. We saw that those young people were our siblings. And by that singular sight that God gave to us to see them, we realized that we had to do something. We had other people with us who were complaining. They said, look at these young people. They are not serious with their life. They are not serious with their future. It's possible you have some young people around you, and it's possible you are saying the same thing. That look at these young people, very unserious, very unfocused with their life. It's because that's the way you are seeing them. What you see influences what you pursue. Let's also note another point, that it is difficult to solve a problem that you cannot see. It is difficult to solve a problem that you cannot see. If you don't recognize something as a problem, there will be no reason for you to go about solving it. There are so many things around us that are not the way they ought to be. But so long as we don't see them as being a problem, they will remain the way they are.